Villagers, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. African leaders, when they get power, they will do everything possible to hold on to power. African leaders do not think about what I have to offer, what I am changing, what is it that I am putting on the table for my citizens. And they don't always want to give the opportunity to the citizens to decide or criticize them. We are in a democratic system, and if you think that you are doing right, it is the citizens that decides. But the people that are always taking the rights from their citizens are the ones that the unions in Africa always favor. According to reports, the president in Tanzania, Hajia Suluhu Hassan, is not allowing the people in Tanzania to have their democratic right. According to one lady, that there are a lot of things that are happening in Tanzania. So we don't know whether this is a coup or she's calling for a coup before they'll be able to take her out. According to her, this woman is doing everything possible to remain the president in Tanzania. That the opposition party leaders are vanishing. People are just vanishing anyhow. The things that people are going through in Tanzania is not what we are seeing. And that the people in Tanzania cannot come out to talk about it, because when you do, a different story. Why is it that the people gave you the chance to lead them and they cannot have another chance to choose another person to be their leader? Why is it that African leaders just desire to have power?
What is happening in Tanzania? And why is the media not talking about what is happening in Tanzania? This is not just politics. People are disappearing in Tanzania. Activists are being tortured in Tanzania. I mean, the masses are being silenced in Tanzania. This is crazy. Our African leaders will do everything to stay in power. As Tanzania is preparing for their presidential election coming up in October this year, this woman have decided to crush anything that stands on her way. She has banned the main opposition party, arrested their leader on treason charge. She has even disbanded entire political gatherings. It is even alleged that all other opposition party leaders in Tanzania have disappeared. And it is rumored that some of them were found dead. This is how bad the situation is. Just recently, two activists, one from Kenya and one from Uganda, traveled to Tanzania to observe a public trial of an opposition leader. And you know what happened to them? They were almost killed. They were arrested, beaten, sexually assaulted, and dumped unconscious at the outskirts of the city. This is what this woman is doing. One government official in Tanzania stood on the pulpit in church and criticized all the human rights abuses going on in Tanzania. You know the next thing this lady did? She closed that church immediately. No court order, no trial, nothing. The people are being silenced. You dare not criticize her, you disappear without a trace. This is what this woman is doing right now. Media houses are censoring themselves in Tanzania as we speak. I know that Tanzanian people are strong, but sometimes strength needs support. We need to let the world know what is happening in Tanzania before it is too late. We cannot allow this woman to silence the people of Tanzania. We cannot allow her to cage the people of Tanzania like what is happening in Uganda. No. Please share this video. Everyone needs to see justice for the people of Tanzania. Everyone needs to know what is happening in Tanzania. We cannot allow this lady to keep doing this. We cannot allow our African leaders to keep doing this. Enough is enough. We need to start speaking up for our African brothers and sisters whose voices have been silenced. Thank you all for watching this video, and let me know what you think.
African leaders, the moment we finish giving them power, they become gods on us. We can no longer have a say. We can't decide what is right. We cannot even cough or breathe on our own soil. What transformation have I brought? What industries have I established? What factories have I created? What significant impact have I brought to the lives of the people? That don't matter to the African leader. We have some in Togo, we have some in Cameroon, like they're everywhere. But these ones, African Union, have no say. But the ones that have reason doing everything possible to bring freedom, sovereignty, liberation, and to change the lives of the people are the ones that these people always go after, because these people are not corrupt like them that are using their power to steal from the people. They don't see the reason to which, as a leader in Africa, you need to bring development to the people. They have joined hands with Yolo Popo to make sure they suppress us, to keep us under slavery. They are now the colonial masters here. They have taken that role. According to one man, when a black person replaces the colonizer, the person is more brutal than even these people. They don't even have sympathy on us. Why is it that you said it's a democratic nation? Somebody left and you came, but you don't want to move out for another person to come. If you are truly doing something meaningful in Tanzania, why are you scared of opposition? Why won't you allow the opposition to also contest you? Because you are the ones who always project yourselves that you are democratic leaders and you practice democracy and you boast how you have been able to preserve democracy. But all these things, Yolo Popo don't see it because they are doing it in their interest. We are the ones that have to rise up and fight these people, because the so-called democratic leaders that we have in Africa never meant well for the citizens. They are only looking at the business they are making out of us. According to source, nobody can talk about this woman. Why can't we talk about you if we have given you the mandate to serve us? If you are presiding over the affairs of the nation, why is it that the citizens don't have a right or a say in what you do? Aren't you accountable to us? Africans, we have to rise up. And in this fight, there is nobody that can come and set us free. We ourselves have to set ourselves free and put politics and party aside, because this is a tool they are using to divide us. If we ourselves don't see beyond that, we will never go anywhere. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, East Africa, and in Tanzania.